fucking not bad at all. Yeah, get ready for 47 characters, everyone. So this is Chrono Cross. Don't expect Chrono Trigger 2, because it's not. Because this is Surge, and it's not. You're not playing as Chrono again. I'm sorry to say. Oh god, did I get Marcy as a random character? Oh, Orla, whoops. What is it, Surge? You look troubled. This is it, there's no turning back now. Oi! On, Surge! Orla! Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be a day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good. Yeah, she's Australian. Early on, you get a random party member. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Orla, this could be any character right now. It's just randomly Orla in this intro segment. What's that crystal-like thing? Some kind of switch? Bugger! So close yet so far. My Australian is gonna be terrible as I do this, guys. It's gonna be awful. I'm so sorry. Good day, Chrono. Hello, it's me, Kit. So yeah, this is what the game looks like. The battle system is very different than Chrono Cross. And you'll see that this was, some people hate it, some people love it. I think it's great. This is an attempt to do something different. You have 3 levels of attack. And elements, which we can't do yet. See, once you build up an attack, you can use an element. So for example, I have level 2 at the moment. Right, so now I could use one of Kid's moves. These are just random for the intro. Elements are like magic. Anyone can use them. Some characters are more powerful with certain types of magic than others, depending on their color. Orla's yellow. This is going to be a lot to explain, so I'm not even going to try right now. As the game goes, I'll explain the battle system more. Did I say this battle system is very different from Chrono Cross? I meant this is a very different battle system than Chrono Trigger, my bad. Oh. See that? There was a little bit of a visual inconsistency. It looked like the moon was cut out of a background. Is this a difficult battle system to learn? Not really. Maybe, you know what? Tyler didn't really love it at first, and he was kind of pissed that it was different than Chrono Trigger, but yeah, I mean, he got it eventually. Always bats. So you see how it says out 4, -4? Okay, let me show you the stamina. So look at Kid's stamina. Kid has 7 stamina. When I use 1, it's the weakest attack. That drains 1 stamina. When I do another one, that does another 1 stamina. So I've built up 2 stamina, which you can see on that little bar. Then I can use an element. Right? Any element. These are the weakest elements right here, right? In slot 1. Slot 2, these are the slightly stronger, etc., etc. So I'm gonna use Magma Bomb, and watch how much, look, it drains 7. Every magical attack drains 7 stamina. So now I'm out 2 stamina. How do I get stamina back? When an enemy attacks, when another character of mine attacks, stamina is replenished. gonna lower the music a little bit. This game has some of the best music ever, but I'm just gonna lower it a little bit. So again, I'll try to explain the battle system one more time. You see when I do that, it says level 5. If I do one more. Okay. Well, now it doesn't matter, but... Greater risk, and greater reward is this battle system. So you can go for the 3, which is the most powerful, but it only has a 75% chance to hit. I swear to God, this is like Surge and his backup dancers. Like he's a pop star. The two blonde ladies. Even though, to be honest, Kid would be the best. Surge could be Kid's backup dancer. You know what? I take that back. Let's throw Kid in the center, and let's get Surge dancing for Kid. So the robot, okay, so you'll notice Surge has level 5. Once again, I can't use these abilities unless I expend the stamina. Alright? Sounds convoluted, but it's really not that hard. So for example, this is Surge's signature attack. It takes 3. That brings me down to level 2. So now I can only use level 2 for Surge's next turn unless I build up some attacks. It sounds convoluted. I'm getting confused explaining it to you guys, but it will all make sense. By stream number 7, you'll finally kind of grasp it a little bit, and it'll be great. Okay, I'm done. I'm done trying to explain it all in one big spurt. Like Chrono Trigger, you can see the enemies. So there's no real random battles. I mean, sure, some enemies come out of fucking nowhere, but you actually can see the enemies. You'll know where they are. Oi! What the bloody hell happened? What are we doing out here? Whoa! Bugger! We're so high up. Is this thing floating? Terrible. Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? Yeah, there sure is some fault. Hey, Surge. You alright, mate? Been acting all weird. Who knows what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? Oi! Surge. Good morning, Surge. Good morning, Chrono. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Is this a good volume for everything? Remind you of any other game? It's good? Okay, good. This reminds you of a certain other game called Chrono Trigger, maybe? Spiky hair is out. Bandanas are all the rage. Rather, do-rags. Good morning, Surge. Marge gave birth to Surge. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off at Never Neverland. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. I mean, the parallels are extreme right now. Oh, she would blow you off, I think she said. You wouldn't want that, right? She'd never do that. Aren't we confident? If only you could keep it up. Surge even has a cat. Dose cat. Not one cat, but dose cat. Sergi, check out this sawfish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They'll say it's creepy. This sucker sure looks tasty. Whoever just complained that this game doesn't have voice acting, this was like before Square started doing voice acting. Like, put it this way, this game came out like a year after Metal Gear Solid, and that was the first game to really do voice acting right on the PS1. I mean, there were a few others, but I mean, you had Jill Sandwich, Master of Unlocking, and then you had a few years after this. So, listen, I say Surge. I know some people want me to say Sergey, like the way it's spelled here. Yo, Sergi! See, that doesn't make sense if it's pronounced Sergey, because then that's Sergey. Sergey! I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. It was real gutsy of you. I guess that kind of shows her who's boss, eh? Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit uptight, you know? Could you, like, break her in a little, you know, make her act a little more ladylike? You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Hello, Serge. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. The black omen is sparkling in the sun. Just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age, we've had enough cleansing. Hello, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? So elements are your magic. Silent protagonist. 17. Arnie. 5'7". 128 pounds. Build ordinary. Right-handed. This game had some really good character models for its time. Like PS1 had some shitty graphics at times, but this game did a pretty good job. Oh, now you're in Arnie. What brings you here to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Serge. Oh, so we'll be going near Hydra Marshes to the east if you go outside. I want you to run into those evil dwarves at that Hydra now. So why don't you talk to the village chief before you set out? His house is just past those gates down yonder. I mean, we're gonna go outside anyway, because we want to hear the great music. There's a few things you can do early on. Like, you know, turn invisible. You can go to a few different areas. Nothing to really do in the areas, but... Sound familiar? this play for a minute. Okay, I'm satisfied. Yo, Surge, what do you think of this sawfish? You ever seen one this size? Ha! It's gotta be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Surge? Ha, you wish. Yeah, I guess legends are meant to be legends. Yeah, that definitely would have been too good to be true. Ah well, at least I know for sure that this one's a biggie. Live an honest life and something good is bound to happen. Also, I have some condoms if you want to buy them. Oh, Sarge, how goes it? How would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elementals. No, thank you. Oh, it does not interest you? Oh well, come again, Sonny. I promise to take it easy on you.
Hi, Sergi Poo. Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Have you already met with Lena? I think she was by the pier.
Why can this dog talk? Hey, Serge, you want to hear secrets about Poshul? Okay, but keep it a secret, okay? Ready? Poshul's such a pig when it comes to eating. She'll do anything if she's fed her favorite dish. Very unladylike, isn't it? Tempted by food? I hate myself. Oh, you used to cry and run away at the mere sight of a pussycat, do you remember? When you were about wee-high, you were attacked by a panther demon. I guess it left an emotional scar. But it's good that you've overcome that fear. Girls will think you're a weenie running away from cats. Good morning, Serge. Don't tell me you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? Lena's over there by the pier. Looks like her mother asked you to babysit.
This is my house. Enter at your own risk.
So you'll notice kind of like how peaceful this place is. Sergi, don't be mean to my Celine. Well, I wasn't being mean. I just wanted to say hi to the little dragon fella. Isn't my Celine cute? Daddy found her by Lizard Rock. A lot of baby Komodo dragons play out there. I guess it's kind of like their hangout. You know what, Sergi? Don't tell anyone I'm about to tell you, okay? But it's a secret. Lolo said he was going to get Komodo dragon scales. What should I do? Okay. Hello there, Serge. Word has it that Komodo dragon scales are quite popular among the youngins these days. So you're collecting them too, huh? Well, what, to make a silly little necklace? That's right. I guess. Well said, Serge. You truly are a man of the sea. They don't call me the Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well, Serge. This is truly top secret. Rock and roll to trap the sucker. Use the lay of the land to make a surprise attack. There's always one that likes to play tag. Run with all your might. Beware, these dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past it with all your might. I guess there's no point out running it. Anyhow, it's all about your guts, my boy. Catch it. Please stop. I'm done here. Oh, hi, Serge. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm amazed how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that, too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. Been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you can say everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion, shark, sawfish, six-horned, narwhals, you name it. They represent all of my hard work and dedication. I love my job, and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately I get to thinking that when I see Kiki, about how I could have had a different future. If I had chosen a different path 10 years ago, I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. Prophetic for this game story. I'm not saying which one would have been better, I just wonder where the other path might have led me. Because the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. Oh, hey, Serge, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. Good thing I know everything about this guy now. I was just coming in here to see if there's any pussy. Cats. I'm not afraid of them anymore, so I like to look for them and find them. And just show them that I'm okay now. Let me show you the beauty of PS1 graphics, guys. Oh, I can't do it for some reason. It's not showing up. It's weird. Yeah, it's not showing. If I could zoom in on Surge right now. Talk to me. I guess not. Oh, well. Here we go. There's Lena. You're late, Surge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woo, Sergi, Lena, look at me! I don't give a fuck, mate. Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Like the rest of you, we're not here to play. I'll swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. I'm a little shit. Fuck you. Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? A single care or worry on our minds. Each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace! Yes, we have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So, I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault, you were late. Once you collect some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Yeah, fine. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay then. Don't just stand around. Go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Let's see, there should be 3. I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Serge. I'm counting on you. Wow. Oh, it's you, Serge. Beautiful day, huh? You caught me dozing off there. By the way, Serge, do you like the sea? Yes. Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great, but remember, Serge, don't take the sea too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick your ears. Can you hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea? The hidden secret the sea whispers? I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom. There's a lot of foreshadowing early on. You know, it may seem like just pointless, random, like, people telling me nonsense, but this game gets pretty fucking heavy. And, this is all very light and fun. Oh, the ocean. Oh. Anyway, these aren't news. They look like news. In fact, I'm almost... You're a grill, I should follow your advice? Okay. Hey, sure. They're called beach bums. They're like a bastardized version of the nude. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I don't really like this battle theme. I find it to be pretty fucking annoying. You may like it. It's not the worst song in the game. Oh, maybe it's my least favorite because I hear it so much. So 2 medium attacks are enough to take out the fake news. Beach bum, and now we get sand squirts. This game looks very, very vibrant, colorful. I gotta say, I kind of like these settings I have right now. I think it's really working out nicely. This is another example of a game that has a good art style, but a shitty engine, because of the PS1, really. Which is, I mean, there's some still really good-looking games on the PS1. But, you know, you can see all the problems with the PS1 as I play the game, including people's faces distorting. One cool thing is you don't have to necessarily heal after battles, because you use your elements. Elements are reusable. It's not like items in Chrono Trigger where you use an item and it's gone forever. Items in this game are elements and they are reusable. And you can, use them automatically at the end of a battle. I forgot, how do you get Poshul again early on? Also, without spoiling anything... No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just do that on my own. Because I want to get a certain party member that I think is absolutely fantastic. But that's later on. So this game has many, many characters. Some of which kind of are sadly undercooked and underdeveloped because there's just so fucking many. So again, I'll reference Tyler. One of his biggest complaints about the game was that there were too many characters, and he said that there was a lot of characters he really wanted to get to know, and he felt like they were just kind of like more peripheral characters. And then there was a ton of other characters. It was just like, here's, you know, here's some good stuff, but you're only gonna get a little bit of it. And then, congratulations, you have a brand new character that you may never use. But that's later on. Humming, she sure is pretty. What a knockout dancer that Mickey is. Poor town of Termina is a share of dancers, but I say, no one compares to Mickey. Oh, how I would love to see them jiggle. I'm talking about her arms, of course. Whoa, Serge, don't tell Grandma about this. Tasty, cha-cha-cha-cha, healthy, cha-cha-cha. Why don't ya try my Heckran soup? That's my specialty soup made exclusively from Heckran bones. Don't mean to brag, but nobody can make soup like I can. Cha-cha-cha. Hello, Serge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude. The fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of... What is this dialogue? Of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how'd you like it, Serge? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself. With just a pencil and paper. But look at me. This puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing this run-down shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know. Yikes. Just kidding, I was kidding. I was thinking about how good the work environment is. Serge found Heckran bone. Also, look at this fucking alien-looking dog thing. It's like a pig wawa. Serge found ivory helmet. This one looks stretched. If there's any stretching happening, this dog got all of the stretching. Looks like the Viper Festival will be cancelled this year. Only celebration. El Nido Archipelago down the drain. There hasn't been anything good to talk about since the army from Poor took over the islands 3 years ago. We wouldn't have to put up with the situation if General Viper and the Dragoons were still here. Yo, Surge, you heard anything about a group of thieves up on the mainland? You really haven't been keeping up, have you? It's pretty big news, though, even in El Nido. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up on the mainland. They're cold-blooded bastards. Go to any extreme to get money or jewels. The powerful nation of poor can't seem to get a hold of them. They call themselves radical dreamers? Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. Vinny spammed the lone barrel. Okay. No answer. It's just a barrel. No, it's just a barrel in quotes. What do you want already? I said I'm just a barrel. Ah, fine, take it, man. Here. Surge found uplift. Nice. Wait, how does a barrel talk? Wait a minute. Anyway, this is a good thing to have right now, because I don't have any attack magic. But I will in a moment. So then I assign it right there to slot 3. Uplift +2. Okay, uplift is a level 1. You see how it says on the bottom right, level 1? Plus or minus 7, single foe. That means this is a level 1 element. It's really weak. And you see on the top left how it says element level 1? Starting left, going to right, that's the power of your elements. And you need to use attacks to build up. So when you hit a 3 attack, you get 3. And then you can use the element in the 3rd slot. Basically, that means if I put uplift in slot 3, it will get a little bit more powerful. So +2 means it's a little bit more powerful. I know, it sounds confusing, I know. I wish I could just make you understand. I can't. Like, there's no real way I can transfer this knowledge. So all I can do is dream radically. Okay, so this is one of those early characters that you get.
Me a bit busy right now. Maybe next time.
You still busy?
Whoa, is this a hack ramble? 30 pool? A present for I? How'd you know? To accept or not to accept?
I'm gonna spit all over my fucking monitor because of this character.
Me accept your presence, and me shall help you. Me will do anything you want. Me will be honored to be by your side. Me will use my pretty miracle power axe. Me will do it, 30 poo.
I don't think I want Poshul on my team. I don't want the miracle power. Just throw it away. Throw it in the trash. Look at Poshul. Like, his movement, or her movement rather, sorry. It's beautiful. But I also kind of wish that it would go away. Anyway, so there's your first character. That just goes to show you, like, how many different types of characters you can get in this game. You know, if you're, like, a talking pink fluffy dog is your first character, then, yeah. So you have to... So we got 1 scale, I need 3. And you have to do a few different things here. This is, like, kind of a good little tutorial area, teaching you the battle system a little bit. Also, kind of showing you how different things work on the world map. Also, let's check out that skill we got, Uplift +2. It really just is literally a chunk of the ground. Just getting, like, blasted. HP +1, HP... Ah, why does Poshul get 4 HP? Poshul, stop missing your goddamn attacks. Okay, so now what happens when you have no stamina for each member of your party? The enemy takes a turn. It's like that just happened right there, and that was pretty shitty, but... Look at Poshul's fucking attacks, Jesus Christ. It's like paw rub. I'm just gonna rub my paws in your face. Oh, right up here. Fuck that noise. There we go. VR games? No, not really. I don't think it's... Right now, it's not in the works. I'm not getting a Vive. I have an Oculus Rift DK2. It gets me sick. Maybe one day I'll get a Vive, but I want to let the VR market kind of become a little bit more fleshed out. But it would be really difficult for me to stream VR games anyway. Half the fun of VR is being in the experience, so I mean, what, you're just gonna watch me like... Oh shit. You're just gonna watch me like play the game. I'm sorry, I said I meant Vive. Vive for Vim. Vive. Vive. Like when you attack with Poshul, it goes back. That's how you know it's a strong attack, that. Christ almighty. Fucking die. I did it. I beat the game. And thus Surge went back to Lena. There's no levels in this game. You just gradually get your stats increased. And also, new growth levels mean that you can assign different elements to different slots. Which, again, probably doesn't make sense to the newcomers. Or maybe it does a little bit, but it's a pretty cool system.
So, now have 3 Komodo scales. Let's get moving to a pop beach and wait for Lena.
Oh gosh. I'm okay. Okay, I need help. Does anyone here know how to get the treasure chests over here? Go to the hole in the bottom left. Okay, I didn't even consider that. Apparently there's something at Poshul's house that I'm gonna get in a second. The game picks up. It starts off slow. This is definitely a slow starter. That looked like an asshole. I didn't know it was a thing you could go in. Wait a minute. Let me take that back now, before this gets worse. It takes a little time. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of the first part of the game. I feel like it is slow, and it kind of, you know, there's no real draw yet. But whereas Chrono Trigger has that draw immediately with the time traveling. Yeah, there's a few moments in this game that I'm not really looking forward to. Some tedious moments. Which is why I would say, as a whole, as much as I love it, it's still not as good as Chrono Trigger. But when it gets good, it gets really good. And I'm excited for those moments. I also miss this game very, very much. This is my favorite video game soundtrack, right next to Chrono Trigger. I can't choose. I just lump them together as Chrono series, and I feel like together they are some of the best songs. These songs, I don't know, I became Christopher Walken from it. These songs are incredibly important to me, and possibly inspired me to want to write my own songs, which will never compare to this. Check the bucket. Oh, I was trying it earlier and it just wasn't working. Well, Surge is white elemental. I know he looks white, but he also is white. That's his element, guys. That's what I'm saying. And he does best with white elementals such as Photon Ray. Poshul, being of the yellow variety, also does better with yellow elements. So that's kind of how this works. Each character has, as you can see here, they have a color. So it says innate near Surge's HP, and it's white. So that's his element, which is just light. Yellow is earth. So Poshul here, Poshul is earth. It says the Wonder Dog, age unknown, origin Arnie, height 3'8", 26 pounds, build roly-poly, dominant paw unknown. Some fucking quality stuff in the status screen. I'll be sure to check out almost every character. So, I mean, yeah, you can explore some of the other areas. Like, I'll just show you very quickly that, you kind of can't do a whole lot else other than what you're supposed to do. You can explore a little bit and just take a look at some of the areas, but all you're gonna do here is get swanky music. Why? If it isn't Surge, didn't the village elders tell you not to come near here? Good explanation. Looks like a painting. They really did a great job with these pre-rendered backgrounds. They still hold up. There's nothing up there. I mean, eventually we'll end up going there. But yeah, that's one another thing. Then there's Fossil Valley South. I mean, there's so many little things you can go to that you can't really do a whole lot at just yet. The Poor Army is currently investigating the area. It is off limits to the general public. We will inform you when we complete our investigation. So that's the Poor Army. If you remember, Poor is the town in Chrono Trigger where I gave the lady the jerky and the elder years later turned into a good guy. That's the part in 1600 AD, all the way south, across Xenon Bridge to the south, near like Frog's Forest. And it is... yeah, the Poor Army became assholes and they invaded this place. That's really all there is to it. There you are. Sorry I'm late. Hope you didn't wait too long, Surge. Poshul, I didn't expect to see you here. So this is where you went off to.
We later here. How you doing? Oh, well, are you two on a date? Sorry, me think me should leave you two alone.
Oh, please, don't be silly.
Poshul!
I hate myself so much for this voice. Well, how'd it go? Did you get the Komodo dragon scales? Oh, they're beautiful. I'll be able to make a great necklace with these. Thank you, Surge. All damage has been fixed. It's all good. Everything's good. Peace is restored. And you too, Poshul.
No problem.
Sure has been a long time since we last came here. We used to come here all the time. Poshul's just gonna watch. This is weird. Way to fucking third wheel it, Poshul. never changes, does it? It's been rolling in and out like this since long before we were born. It's been here for eternity, it seems. It's probably seen many things, heard many things. It'll probably keep rolling in and out, long after our lifetime, without a single change. The sea never changes. Hey, Sergei, remember when we used to talk and sit like this when we were kids? With the gentle sea breeze and the tranquil sound of the waves. Just the two of us talking. You know, very natural talking. Like we were talking about tranquil things and stuff. You still remember that day? I don't remember, sorry. Who are you again? Oh, well, I guess you forgot about the promise we made. I guess it can't be helped. We were so young. On top of that, you almost drowned back then. It was a traumatic time for you. Aren't memories strange? Just when you think that you've forgotten about something, it comes floating back into your heart. I guess it's just lying there in waiting for that right moment. Poshul's like,
can you two get it on already?
Why, we might even remember this very moment someday. 10, 20 years, we're all grown up and married and have kids of our own. And then one day, when that time comes, I wonder what kind of adults we'll be. What kind of life will I be leading? Wonder what to make of this day. Fine, I won't be an asshole. Yeah, I'll be right. Serge, there's something I've wanted to ask you. Or... Now you can't get her level 7 tech. Don't worry, I don't use her anyway. I had no idea, honestly, I had no idea that that choice was going to be important. The one fucking negative choice I choose, and it's like, actually an item I could get. But still. What? What's wrong, Serge? Serge? What are you doing there, boy? It's dangerous to sleep out here. You alright, boy? What on earth are you doing lying down, anyway? For a second there, I thought it might have been a dead body washed ashore. Huh? Where's Lena? You were the only one I saw when I got here. Are you a friend of Lena's? I believe she's in the village, babysitting. Well, I'd best be on my way. Anyway, if you're looking for Lena, you should stop by the village. You know, you shouldn't be playing out here, boy. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you now. Happen to ye. That Komodo dragon is his slave.
Surgy-poo, you're finally up. Something went whoosh and me was out cold too. Me woke up first, though. Me went to go look around. But no sign of Lena anywhere. Do you think Lena... spontaneously combusted? Me wonder if she's okay.
Oh, fucking hell. It took me a second to realize what word that was. World map music is different. How long am I gonna have Poshipoo in my party? I don't know. Until I get another character to replace Poshipoo. No, not forever. Never forever. No, never forever. No Posh. Look at these attacks. They are kawaii. You got me to say it. Not proud of myself. Never. So there's some new items here, which is weird because this is... I mean, there shouldn't be anything new here, right? As Poshul would say, very strange! Also, I had a really big dinner. I had, check this out, chicken. Wow, I just got had the same way I fucked over that other Komodo dragon. That one got me. I had, chicken with udon noodles. Yeah, udon noodles, kawaii. I know, well, I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so! I had to wake up early. We went to the studio today, again. That's right. It's never over. You're always gonna have to hear about my professional studio endeavors. Oh, look at me, I'm a big famous musician. Oh, no. You're in Arnie. What brings you to this quiet seaside village? There isn't much excitement here, but please relax and stay a while. Oh, hi. Are you new here? Lena. I think she's on the pier babysitting. Yeah, she should be on the pier. Are you a friend of Lena's? You heard anything about the El Nido Triangle down south? Everyone says it's really creepy over there. Some say you can hear strange voices. Some even claim to have seen a huge glowing egg down below. I'll tell you, adults are so superstitious, they try to act all tough, but this kind of stuff scares them. So, this is my home village.
Oh, shoot. The room looks different. Shoot. Sergi Poo? Mama Sergi Poo? Did you redecorate? It looks a little... depressing. Oh shoot, looks like this room is redecorated too. Kind of looks like a junk room. And it's so dooley in here.
What are you doing here, man? This is my island. Well, I'll let you rest here for a little while, man. Do you want to rest, man? Have a good night, man. That'll be exactly 100 G, man. Ah, didn't I let you rest here? Quit complaining, man. Thanks, man. Get some of them hidden items. So, yeah, this was Serge's house, huh? What are you doing in my house? My house isn't a playground for you kids, alright? Go play outside.
Who are you, mister? This is Sergi Poo's house, isn't it? Where's Mama Sergi Poo?
Huh? Who? Marge? Who the heck is that? How did this character get Marge from
Sergi Poo? Mama Sergi Poo.
I've lived in this house for 5 years now. Sorry, that name doesn't ring a bell.
5 years? Is that true, Mr. Poshul? This is really, really weird!
Whatever with all your gibberish, man. Just get out of here. This is different. What a hunk. Here's Nikki from the Magical Dreamers. If I would have it, Nikki is holding a concert in the port town of Termina. It's heaven on earth. Days to live to an old age. I can't believe I'm actually going to be able to hear Nikki's beautiful voice. Oh, stranger, don't tell Gramps about this. answer. It's just a pot. It's just a pot. I swear it's just a pot. What do you want already? I said I'm just a pot. Fine, take it. Here. Ice lance. Yeah, steal someone's fucking shit. Yeah, steal that shit. This does kind of actually, someone in chat says this Monster Hunter. It kind of does remind me a little bit of like Monster Hunter tries like Island, and even Monster Hunter 4 has a similar kind of aesthetic. I hate that word became a meme. This year's Viper Festival is going to be some event. They're going to have a famous minstrel band there. See that poster over there? He's lead guitarist and vocalist of the band. He dresses flamboyantly, but he drives the woman mad, young and old. It's on a powerful show, too. Notice they said it was cancelled in the other version of this village. Remember this dude who was a fisherman? Oh, hello there. I just finished praying. Here, take a look. It's called Mojo. It's a good luck charm from the Far East. Can you feel the love and affection oozing from it? It's just such an amazing messenger of love and courage. Think about it, my brother. How our everyday lives are controlled by uncertainty and fear. Our spent yesterdays and an uncertain tomorrow. We live a meaningless today. This holy item, filled with the prayers of people today, protects us and supports us. Come, my brother, let us pray together and bring peace of mind to our hearts. Where you can find true love and peace of mind within Mojo. It's just a straw like Scarecrow, man. No answer. It seems to be just a straw doll. Received a sacred lickaroo from Licky the cat. Not. I didn't even know you could fucking do that. You felt a beam of light from Lasery the cat. Not. I've never seen that before. Also, this dude's got a Triforce in the middle of his room. You would think someone at Square would have been aware of that. So yeah, yeah, very different in this, wherever the fuck we are. Very, very different. From a simple and successful fisherman. 10 years ago, my husband's friend lost a son. The boy drowned at sea at the tender age of 7. Soon after, the boy's parents passed away too. Such a sad turn of events. That's when my husband changed. Never did I imagine he would end up like this. His way of life has completely changed. There was an event 10 years ago. Daddy always spends the time downstairs. He won't play with me. He gets real mad if I go down there too. He didn't used to be like that. I bet he doesn't like me anymore. Gotta show him the shark tooth that he gave me. This is a tooth from a ferocious lion shark, and look at the size of this thing. Judging from the size, this baby must have been a good 15 feet. Don't tell me you're the one who caught it. What? What did you say? Another me? So, the other me who became a fisherman asked you to give this to me. What are you talking about? That's enough! There's only one me! How can there be another me out there? Sure, there was a point in my life when I thought about becoming a fisherman, but it was a good 10 years ago. I couldn't do it. I gave up that path right then and there. I just gave up. I don't care what you say. This is the path I chose, and I don't regret it. Besides, you can't just change the way you live in the blink of an eye. Now, if you would please put that thing away and leave me alone. Apparently the Triforce is based off the Hojo crest, which is a symbol of a powerful clan in the Sengoku period. As a fellow weeb, I'm sure you already knew this. God damn it, Desert P. No, I don't know this. I don't know a lot about these things. ComJ just said Vinesauce Vinny and Red Vox Vinny. I'm living both of my alternate lives at the same time. Which is why I'm just completely clusterfucked at the moment. I can't comprehend my son anymore. He hasn't worked in years. There was a time when he had his heart set on becoming a man of the sea. Just like his old man. Look at him now, praying to that silly-looking doll day and night. What has gotten into him? I know this is like a lot of village exploration, but this is a very good way to kind of find out the differences between the two things.
Beware of mad Heckrans. I have embarked on a wrong journey. Please do not come looking for I.
Yippee! Let's try spinning! That's a neat trick.
Lena, so this is where you were. How could you just go leave us like go back on your own?
Go back on my own? What are you talking about, Poshul? And who are you? We met somewhere before? Or are you from Termina?
Poshul? What are you saying, Lena?
Hey, yeah, you! Don't be trying to pull any moves on our Lena, you jerk! Don't be silly. Don't go swimming out too far now, you hear? Okay, gotcha. Kids. I guess kids will be kids. Don't worry about them. You know, you look a lot like the boy who used to live next door to me. What was his name? Why? Why do you want to know his name? That boy died. He drowned when he was very young. This all happened 10 years ago. Soon after, his mother passed away too. I was still very young back then, so I don't remember too well, but my mom says his name was Serge. I'm Serge. You're Serge? Oh, stop that. That's not even funny. The boy is dead. Don't you understand? That boy... I guess I kind of liked him. If that boy were still alive today, I wonder what would have become of us. It sure is weird. Why am I opening up to you like this? I guess there's no use thinking about the past. It's not like Serge is gonna come back. Mom always tells me I shouldn't dwell on a lost loved one. You can find his grave up on Cape Howell. Actually, why don't you go visit the gravesite? No one's been up there for a while. I still have some chores to finish. Sorry I blew up at you like that. Goodbye, stranger. The sound of the waves does it to me every time. It makes me so sleepy. Like the lullaby we heard in our mother's wombs was kind of like this. One day we'll all return to the mother's sea, embraced by our lullaby. Notice how this particular version of that Fisher person was... I don't know what that was, but anyway. The advice was that the sea is beautiful and tranquil and calm, and yet in the other version, where I was, where I started out, whatever the portal was, Serge's home world, let's call it, that the advice was way different. It was like, yeah, the sea will fuck you up. Radius, is that? Ganji is our chief. There's no one here by that name. You must be mistaken. Ganji. Just between you and me, our chief Ganji is really stingy. Can't cook a decent meal if I don't have fresh quality ingredients, and he complains how terrible the food tastes. I can't stand it. Every time I come to a decision, I always wonder what would have happened if I had decided the other way. Maybe I should have done that instead of this, or maybe I made the wrong decision. Luckily, we have the record of fate. It tells us exactly what choices to make. Can't imagine life without it. Every day would be filled with anxiety and fear. later on that comes in. You're a new face around here. We don't get too many visitors. My name is Ganji. I'm the chief of Arni. Why don't you stay and rest a while? Sorry I can't offer any extravagant entertainment. Make yourself at home. So what we're gathering is that Surge, we stepped into a dimension where Surge died 10 years ago. And you can see his house, there's a new person in there. That weird dude made weird decisions. When I said that the game didn't pull you in early, I guess I was talking more about like the combat and the events, not so much the story. Like I think it's a pretty intriguing plot where you step into another world where you don't exist. That actually is pretty good. And I take back what I said earlier, mostly. You'll see some visual, like, callbacks to Chrono Trigger. Like, for example, there were a number of capes in Chrono Trigger, like where you met Toma, Magus, and this is kind of slightly reminiscent of that. There's going to be a lot of visual, like strong visual similarities, and obviously audio is the same. Even some story parallels that you'll notice later on, but generally, again, it's not a direct sequel. It kind of is and it isn't, but mostly isn't. Some writing on the tombstone. Rest in peace, our beloved Surge. Died age 7. Nobody can take anything away from him, nor can anyone give anything to him. What came from the sea is returned to the sea. So you must be Surge, the ghost of the boy who died 10 years ago. Bye, Poshul. Sorry, Junior. We have no business with your friends. We're just after you. Be a good boy and come with us. But, Silkash, do you think it's truly true that this chap is a ghost? He seems like a perfectly perfect young boy to me. Oh, that doesn't matter. We found the boy here, just as he said we would, didn't we? Now seize him! Hold your sea horses! Who the? Out of the way, Missy. You don't want to get hurt now, do you? Ah, shut your trap. You're the ones who'd better get out of the way. Do you have a problem? Do you have a shaken idea who you're dealing with, Missy? That's enough. Listen up, Junior. Our orders are to take you in. We don't want to hurt you, just come with us. Or else this axe o' mine will have to do the talking. For crying out loud, would you just shut up and get on with it? I'm gonna kick your ass, sorry asses so hard you'll kiss the moons! Fair enough. Leave us no choice. You'll regret this, Missy. This axe o' mine! Pepor, salt, and Karsh. But salt and pepor. We're gonna go for salt first because fuck his face. Sir, his innate element color attribute is white. Right, that does it. Quick, attack him with the opposite element attribute color, black.
How unfortunately unfortunate. I do not seem to have any, sir.
You nincompoop. There's no black in a rainbow. You should carry elements of every color. Then how about you there? I'm shaking in my shoes to tell you this, sir, but I don't have any either. We'll let you know, Sir Karsh. We'll have to let you, Sir Karsh, show us how it's done. Oh, useless fools. Real men don't need magic when they can fight with their might. So it works in opposites. Oh, well, salt is done. Salt has been erased from existence. So he's yellow, so I would use green on him to do more damage. I don't think I have any green attacks at the moment, though. It's worth the risk. No, it's not. Green and yellow aren't opposite colors, but it's, one's earth and the other one's wind. So they just, for some reason, they're on the opposite side of the spectrum. It's I don't know. Elemental stuff. Video games. So you see how the field, on the top left it says field effect? You see how there's 3 circles, or 3 ovals? If all 3 of those are red, if I use red elements, they'll be extra powerful. Whoever uses red. So if you do that, and then you, for example, use anything red, it'll be powered up. So I'm gonna do that with Kid. I'm gonna use Fireball. It's just a little bit more powerful than normal. And then if I want to change the field, I could use any other element. But I'm just gonna try to kill Karsh. Rest in fucking peace, Karsh. Sir Karsh, I say we shake it on out of here. That we can live to fight another day. These aren't no ordinary brats we're dealing with. Damn cowards. As for you, Missy, we won't forget this. Oh, I'm so scared. I'll be happy to take you on any time. Think I'll lose to a scum like you? Ha! Fucking bogan. You alright, mate? Serge? Your name's Serge, ain't it? Oh, me? Oh, my name's, I'm so sorry. To any Australians in the audience, I'd like to apologize. Really, I would. You don't deserve this, but this is the best I can do. Call me Kid. Nice to meet you. I just couldn't stand by and watch those blokes gang up on you like that. They just pissed the bloody hell out of me. I wish I could have beat them up some more. Why was that mob after you? What do you mean you never even met him before, eh? Ah, forget it. Hey, Serge! Hey, Serge! Hey, Serge! How about you and me team up for a while? That Kosh fella ain't gonna just leave you alone, that's for sure. I'll tell you the truth, I'm new to these islands. It's pretty lonely traveling around here on my own! So how about it, Serge? Perhaps it was fate that we'd meet up like this. Nope. Hang on. Are you telling me that you're gonna refuse the company of a lonely, vulnerable, sweet little girl? You sure there, mate? You might live to regret it, you know. Jeez, well, have it your way, mate. I'll be heading up north to a town called Termina. I'll be getting, it'll be getting pretty dark soon. I'll suggest you find a place to shack up for the night. Don't you want to... Oh, don't want you to become Heckran bait now. Good voice, yeah, there you go. Right in the bollockos. Well, see ya. Let's just say it's not Australian. It's some weird ancient dialect from these islands that is not based in our own world. How's that? Does that work?
It was terrible! They should be kind to animals!
Rise and shine, everyone. A new day awaits. Glad I found you here, though. Serge, right? Kinda feels odd calling you that. You know, I'm thinking. You had some kind of accident and hit your head. That's why your memory's all messed up. You're really someone else. But you think you're the Serge who died 10 years ago. I want to help you. I just can't leave you alone like this. You don't seem like such a bad person, either. You're planning to go to Termina, right? Well, then let me join you. I have some errands to run over there anyway. And to tell you the truth, feels like I've always known you. Sounds strange, doesn't it? Well, that's that. Shall we get going? It's weird that she's okay with this. Okay, let's head to Termina. Very, very strange.
Poshul! He's bad!
Not you again. Give me a break, man. What do you want from me? I told you. I don't know any Serge or Marge. As always, when I get a new character, I might forget. Profile, sweet country gal. 16, Arnie Village, 5'5", 93 pounds, ordinary, right-handed. She has a wooden spoon. Spatula CA20. A large spoon made from bone, good for smacking children's bottoms, too. There will be none of that. There will be none of that. There's another party member I can get right now. Which, if you really think about it, the fact that you could get 4 party members in the first 2 hours may not seem like a lot, but when you realize that there's another, like, 40 or so, then it's like, oh, only 4? please leave?
Boogum! Hold on a second there.
What was that?
Love is always in the air.
This is better.
It's just that no one notices. You're Mojo. I am Mojo, and I bring 'em good fortune. Boogum! This can't be happening. How in the... I sense some kind of purpose. Seems like fun, so I will join you. Wait a second. There's nothing droll about me. Just a word of advice. Stop running and come face to face with your life. A messenger of love and courage I am. I'm lucky.
Mojo joined your party. Because you know what? A straw man, a fucking giant fluffy pink dog, and a dude with a do-rag. Mojo's legit one of my favorite characters. Just because how silly he is. Cursed voodoo doll, unknown. Far East, 6'3", 20 pounds. Build wasteless. Dominant arm unknown. Look at this motherfucker dance. He's got candles on his head. He's got a big nail sticking through him too. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. That's one of the things I do like about all the characters, because there's so many really bizarre, wacky ones that are just fantastic. And then there's some that are serious, but they're also, you know, really they have a good story. There's some that are just plain cool, and some just really suck. Which I will not be telling you which ones I think suck, because that would be unfair to you.
Poshul!
Excuse me. Alright, well, there you go. Chrono Cross has been started, and man, we've got a lot of good stuff up ahead. We've already got some great party members. We got a purpose. Story's getting good. Music is already good. It's gonna be a good stream, guys. Look forward to the rest of it. I'm really, really happy to be playing this.